All right, good morning, Star citizens. It has certainly been a while since I've been back in. Let's see, but we are going to get to it for as long as we can. And I know it's an early morning stream, especially for my fellow Americans. But my sleep schedule has been absolutely shot. So I figure I might as well get in some stream hours, while I can, where I can. All right, where are we? Oh, Alisar, of course. All right, let's see if we can take off without someone missiling me. Hey, Boot. Interesting story. The other day I forgot to take them by about 7 hours. Um, I don't remember what happened. I think it's just because my sleep schedule's just been absolutely shattered. But yeah, I I totally forgot to take them by like 7 hours. Didn't die though, obviously. So I'm alive. I did take them earlier, so I'm good. I've been trying to change them over to where I take them.
When citizens everywhere will look towards a new part of the
So
empire.
for now, I'm all right.
Right on Terra, where those of us struggling can finally find the help they've always deserved. Vote for Mira No this election.
I appreciate you looking out.
Better empire. Paid for by Time for Terra.
Also, these in-game political advertisements are getting super old, super quick. Ooh, man, I am not here for that. Like, keep it to a comm link. I don't need to listen to it in game. Like, I live in America. We've got enough of that bullshit right now. All right, so we're going to do it. I'm going to bankrupt Deacon's research on Astatine using the 135C, which, might be a little bit cheating since it has more cargo space than a 100 series. I gotta say, I like this ship, but its current pricing makes it absolutely useless. Like, these things should be about $15 to $20 cheaper. It's a baby 300 series. Ah, Moon. Oh, believe me, I'm good enough at ignoring certain things. Just, in game, like, you try to pay attention to all the sound going around you. And I just,
Origin jump works at your service.
like, there's a certain voice that gets used in every, like, political advertisement, like the smearing political ads. It's always that oily, manipulative,
Gear raised.
like, Costigan says he likes teddy bears, but does he really like teddy bears? It's that
Thank you.
oily, smarmy, absolutely awful voice that gets used. Like, you expect this to be in the voice of like a villain in like a 90s movie for kids, Like maybe something out of Spy Kids.
Quantum drive deactivated.
All right. we're going to do this. We're going to move Astatine from ArcCorp 157 over to Deacons as fast as we can to see if we can actually, wipe out all of the demand. Also, I noticed that we have a super fun bug where you can now shoot missiles into armistice zones.
Quantum drive deactivated.
That's super interesting. I can't believe they allowed that to go to live. What do we got? Freelancer over there. An interesting place for a freelancer. And a 100i. Probably doing a box mission.
landing gear deployed.
Ha! Yeah. Just in time for the Vanduul helmet challenge. I thought about doing that, but I think I'm just gonna skip out. Cause it's a decent helmet, but yeah, I've got to practice landing again. I like the look of it and all, and it's a fun Halloween style helmet, but I don't feel like mucking about with 50 other players. Cruise control is an option now. I don't really need that. Why are my keybinds not working for exiting my seat? I just rebound these. I don't want to do this with my mouse. All right, let's just check our binds. Hey, Teal. Yeah, sorry. I started a bit early. Like I said, my my sleep pattern isn't really a pattern right now. Okay, emergency exit seat. Yeah, left shift U, left alt F. Those are all set correctly, so actually that might be a 30k. Well, that's fun. Oh well. That's Star Citizen for us. Oh yeah, Tio. Okay, so I pretty much woke up at it's like 7 p.m. for myself. And the annoying thing is, with whatever I've got going on destroying my sleep, you'll lay down for 12 hours, but you might only sleep for 5 of them. And that's not even consecutively. Okay, the 30k is taking forever. We'll just forcibly exit. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, lunch break, Moon. What's for lunch? Alright, loading back in. Hey, cheese on toast. See, it sounds fancy when you say it like that. I've been attempting on perfecting my tacos, but I've been slipping the last few days. So my lunches have mostly been consisting of things like granola bars. Well, Tio, there's a slight chance that I make it to your lunchtime. Although I'll be wrapping it up if I do make it that far.
We have a government that works. Titus Costigan thinks so. With decades of experience running some of the Empire's largest companies.
All right, where is
knowledge
this?
of how government should
There it
work,
is.
Titus Costigan is ready to be your next imperator. And make sure the UEE's best days are yet to come. Paid for by the Commission to elect Costigan.
I will say it does have a pretty fast expedite timer. That is decent.
Please be considerate and avoid obstructing. Thank you.
That gives us time to dress up for Halloween. I don't think we've got our scarecrow helmet in yet.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization.
That does not look like it, so we'll just...
To access your craft.
Where is it?
The terminals located throughout the station.
Not scale weave, not force flex.
To prevent traffic, we ask that all arriving pilots use the designated
Not stone skin.
for departing ships only.
Where is my second life suit?
This station is a proud member of the ship.
Why do I not have it?
Travelers to safe resources fly together.
Ah, yes, Moon. I did. I did go to Benny Hinge. I haven't actually received anything yet, but I know they said they would be sending them out in waves, and they might be a little delayed. Also, I'm getting really tired of all the NPCs getting frozen doorways this patch. Did they change it? Was yellow always at... Nah, I mean, you can't even see it now. Could have swore these were more expensive.
Smart buy.
Hey, Santiago. Yeah, long time. It's actually been a long time since I've been in Star
Hi,
Citizen.
welcome to the store.
Like, I saw 3.11 PTU, and I was just not impressed. Like, I felt like there were pretty much zero meaningful changes. But I mean, it's Star Citizen, so I'm going to keep giving it a go. Yeah, Moon. Like, you know, it's Monday for us. Yeah, there we go. That's Halloween-y enough. I know a lot of people hate that helmet, but I absolutely love it. Funny you say that, Santiago. We just got out of an error code that must not be named, so I was waiting for the ship to retrieve, or not retrieve, but, you know, to go through with the claim. Yeah, we went to Benny Hinge. We got the helmet that is clearly not based off Scarecrow from Batman. But I think we're going to give the Vanduul helmet a miss. I just don't really feel like shooting 50 different people. I also feel like there'd be a lot of salt there. Because I noticed that that particular, what do you call it? Event is not popular with a lot of people. Which I think it's great. But, you know. Personally, I don't want to take away anything from someone else. And it's way too easy to be labeled a pirate and be hunted forever by someone who just gets butthurt over getting shot. Yeah, Santiago, have a good one, man. Take care on this, a misty Monday morning for me. I'm not sure what it is on your neck of the woods.
Origin jump works.
Alright, round 2.
Core system operational. Refreshing shields. Shields at full strength. Contact. Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Oh, yeah. By the way, if you haven't voted for the next Curator, or however you say it, the that election's still going on in one of the comm links.
Quantum drive.
Hey, Albert. Yeah, that's super fair. I think it's weird that rams count for that. I've seen a lot of people just doing rams like that at Port Olisar, which I usually try not to even base out of Port Olisar, but at the moment, since I'm going to be attempting to do this Astatine run over and over to see if I can actually
Quantum
flood
drive.
Deacons with a 135, I need somewhere local. Besides, Grim Hex is a little hot right now with all the missile issues. Yeah, Moon, like, I thought about doing that. I have exactly 1 kill right now, and it's my girlfriend who also killed me, you know, so we've got the shared kills there. But I just kind of ended up giving up on it. Yeah, like, really that just gives me an excuse to base at Alevsky again, which is my old haunt anyway. I love Levski, and this is just another excuse to go there. Is my gear down? It is not. You know, this thing sits so low to the ground. I don't really think it...
Deployed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we were
Complete.
lower without our landing gear. Yeah, see, Moon, Addison was originally going to be my first choice. Like, it was really a toss-up between Addison and... I don't know how to say the other lady's name. No? Ingo? Like, I'm butchering it. I know I am. You know what? Let's not leave that open, actually. Hold on. I gotta look up her first name now, because I feel awful. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna say no until someone corrects me. Mira, what's her face? So it is Ingo? Because, like, I love... Okay, so I'm also kind of irked that all their policies are just kind of like vague campaign promises. Like, you can't actually see any of the policies. And admittedly, no lore writer actually wants to write out all those policies. It's just silly. But, like, Addison was my kind of a toss-up, and I eventually decided to go with Ingo. Oh, God. That name alone invites it. That is shiny, though. I do like how that reflection is stupidly off, though. Ugh. I also hate how the button is on this side instead of over here. Like, you should naturally be able to hit it as you're walking into your ship. But yeah, anyway, um, like I like Addison's stance on technology, opening up the doors for AI and education. Like I really think that would be a focus that should be, paid attention to.
Launch complete.
But I really liked the specific inclusion of the Taveran that Go had. Really, Moon? Well, I will load that up once I finish off Deacons here. Let's see, Benson's, that should be Deacons. I'm right. Yeah, I heard they got super shiny.
Quantum drive activated.
But yeah, like I said, I went with Ingo, and at first I didn't really see the point of like relocating the capital from Earth to Terra. Like I don't really see the point of that. Like I know symbolically it's supposed to show some sort of commitment to being open in the future, not being, I guess, like human centrist. But it also sounds like a huge, like it's going to have a huge bill. Like that's going to cost a lot of taxpayer money. But then I started thinking, you can't really call it the United Earth Empire if the capital is not on Earth. So what are they going to call it? So I decided to vote for Ingo over Addison just to see what they're going to rename the Empire if she actually wins. Like if it's just going to be like the United Empire. Because, if you're no longer based on Earth and Earth Central, then it's not really the United Earth Empire anymore. I feel like this thing has weak brakes too. Maybe I've just been playing other things for too long. Ooh, yeah. I am still the gear on this thing. I don't know what it is, like cutlass, everything else. I don't do this. This ship, I always forget the gear.
Landing complete.
Also, can we see all 6 CU in this thing? Does that really go all the way back there? What? You guys see that, right? Like, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did the other 2 go? Like, I feel like that wasn't planned out correctly. Yeah, Moon, like, Shift U is basically the only way I exit seats now. Okay, so that's 1 load for a full 600. Ah, right, back of cockpit, that's right. Yeah, Gruff, I sure am. In fact, we are doing the 135C Astatine run. So we've just made the first delivery. And I think our average loop time is going to be about 5 minutes. We're just gonna take off with the door open. Now, Gruff, don't get me wrong. It was a desperate toss-up because I really wanted to get back to playing some Baldur's Gate, and we've got the frozen thing. I'm gonna do that thing where I turn my ship off. Yeah, Albin, like, believe me, I'm not really planning on keeping this ship. I bought it with some store credit that I had, and it looks like I'll be having store credit again, especially for the 135 series. This thing has a disappointingly high price, especially in comparison to the Avenger Titan. And it annoys me that their way to rectify that is instead of making a ship cheaper, they just raise the price of the ship that beats it. But even so, this thing is still more expensive than a Titan, with less cargo,
Quantum drive.
less endurance, and less firepower. Like, I don't really know what they were thinking. Yeah, exactly, Moon. That's where I am. Like, right now, it's a toy. Like, it's a fun toy, but I'm not really looking to make it a permanent addition to my collection. Like, I'm certainly not going to spend real money on it, you know? Or at least, you know, money that I haven't already spent. It also feels like its braking power is very weak for a ship of its size. And again, maybe it's just because, you know, I've lost my sense of how some ships handle.
Weapons deactivated.
Yeah, exactly, Alvin. And like, you've got a bit more room, like you've got a bathroom, you've got a wine glass. Like, you've got options, and I think aesthetically the 100 series is great. Like, it's the basics, and really I feel like they should redo the 300 series around the low clearance level of the 100 series. Like, what luxury ship forces you to use a ladder to get in? It's not very luxurious. So, like, I think they should go back and revisit the landing gear height for the 300 series and take a page out of the 100 series book. Moon, that's a good question. I didn't even know that was an issue. Like, look at that. That was such a smooth transition into the ship. They should do that for more ships. Specifically, its big brother. But yeah, like, use-wise, especially when compared to the cost of other ships, it's just not... It's just not there. I mean, for the price of a 135C, you can buy a 300 series. Which, you know, has more cargo capacity, more shields, and more fighting capability. So it's not really a starter if there's, you know, other options that are cheaper.
Quantum drive activated.
I have noticed that the water on the shield or windshield is a little bit more annoying than I remember. Is that what you're talking about, Moon?
Quantum drive.
I don't know. You know, like, the more I fly this thing, and I'm just kind of going back and forth, it is kind of growing on me. Like, it's tiny, and I can appreciate tiny, It also looks like the little chalk stick that comes with Fun Dip candy. Hey, it's Explodian! Man, it's been a long time since I've talked to him. Actually, you know what? Since we're not flying the caterpillar, like, we're gonna be in and out super fast, so I can just park right here. We won't even drop the gear. We'll just hit the ground. Ah, gotcha, Moon. All right, I did not actually notice. I'm sorry. I always feel like I'm also gonna bump my head. I mean, I guess most luxury cars you have to worry about that anyways. But you know, in a spaceship, I feel like we could have a little bit more clearance. I mean, I say that in my parasite helmet. Come on. Alright, that's round 2 of the 600. We're gonna see if we can do this. I wonder if they may have actually upped the demands. I think we're making a grand total of, what, 1,000 a time? Ooh, that's no good. Doesn't matter, we're in. And it's going to freeze for about 10 seconds, since I think the ship is still on. Okay, so I know they made a big deal about the whole, like, air refueling thing. Since I haven't really been around for this patch, can anyone confirm if that actually works? Like, do you just have infinite hydrogen fuel?
Quantum drive activated.
Yeah, I can't type anymore. Ah, that's fair, Moon. I guess I could actually pay attention to my fuel use, but since we're doing just such a short-range route, I doubt we're going to be using much anyway.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Ah, yes, fuel's still at 99. I like how this thing has a better refueling system than the 315. You know, the actual long-range origin ship. Or beginner, I guess. Wow, why? I guess we're actually gonna have to do a turn and burn for this thing.
Weapons deactivated.
Yeah, I really considered just doing some more Baldur's Gate on stream because I have been absolutely loving what Larian has done with it. Hey, Laramie! Come on. Yeah, Larry, you've got us doing the very boring challenge I gave myself oh so long ago to see if I can actually hit the refresh demand of deacons for Astatine. Oh, oh yeah, sleep has been absolute trash. Health has not been that great either.
Origin show course.
Hopefully I'm hearing something this week. We've been playing phone tag for a while now. What is going on? There we go. But, like, the medicine I've been taking, like, one of the side effects is, like, feet swelling. Which, ironically, is the thing I went to the doctor for in the first place. It's like, oh, you know, be advised, possible feet swelling, and it's like, you know, I try to go, like, take a walk, exercise, or whatever, and, oh, you just can't. Like, it's painful. Like,
Quantum drive.
pretty much keep my feet propped up all day. Yes, Laramie, the refresh rate is super slow. That's actually the point, is I'm trying to show that the refresh rate is so low that a single player in a tiny ship such as this is, able to hit that demand.
Quantum drive. Deactivated.
So it's going to be a lot of very repetitive stuff on stream today for the time being. Although I'm surprised we haven't hit it yet already. Oh god. I'm not even bothering with landing gear on this thing. It already sits so low, like there's no point. Oh, yeah, exactly. Laramie. Like, if it's not like the dizziness, the nausea, everything else that comes with this shit, it's like foot swelling, like that's originally what I went to the doctor for. Like, how are you gonna give me the thing that I actually went to the doctor for in the first place? Come on. Like, I understand that, you know, medicine is a very complicated thing, and, like, you're going to have side effects. Like, basically, the body is just one giant chemical reaction, and, you know, things are going to happen when you introduce all sorts of chemicals, but it's just so annoying, you know? Like, basically, if I'm laying in bed, I have to, like, prop my feet up super high, and, like, my issue is, like, I sleep on my stomach, so it's always kind of awkward to prop them up anyway.
Origin show course. Core system operational.
Oh yeah, Laramie, I've seen the amount of salt going around about all the Vanduul helmet stuff, and my doctor has heavily recommended that I avoid salt for the time being. So I will not be participating in that to the best of my ability.
Quantum drive activated.
That's true, Alvin. Usually the more deadly the side effects of the drug, the happier the people are in the commercial. Yeah, Gruff, I sure do. Let me guess. It's back, isn't it? Tell me it made it to 3.11. Just tell me that they somehow regressed that and it made it to live.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Really? So, Gruff, is it the same bug or another one? Alright, it's over here.
Weapons deactivated.
Well, I mean, there's always, like, for every exploit that the public knows about, there's probably about 30 that we usually don't know. And a lot of people like to keep it to themselves. Until it's the only option, and then they get to be the super cool guy who reveals it to everyone, and then it just repeats. Oh, really, Gruff? Infinitely. Well, in the infinitely immortal words of Optimus Primal, that's just prime. Gruff, I can assume that you are making tons of money right now.
Origin jump ports.
Torque imbalance, what? We taking damage? Uh-oh. I lost my footing. Where am I? That's Art Corp. Why can't I find Benson? Ah, there's Deacons. Alright. My god, Gruff, that's disgusting.
Quantum drive.
Now, tell me you did the big boy thing and reported that, right? I also did a horrible thing and walked to the gas station, or petrol station for some of you, and
Quantum
got
drive.
myself a Coke Icy, since I haven't had one in several weeks. Probably not the best thing for me, but, I mean, aside from that, it's been, you know, water and pomegranate juice and hibiscus tea, and leafy greens and crabs. Using it to stay awake. Ah, Ferrograph. Well, that'll probably get fixed in 3.11.1 when the Mercury Star Runner comes online. Alright, where are you? There you are.
Weapons deactivated.
Ah, got you. Well, there's a lot there. There's about to be a lot of millionaires out there. Now, I forget. They added the rock as purchasable in game, correct? Like it's available now? You know, I'm actually surprised that we've not hit this yet. Like, the price is up considerably. I don't know, maybe we're going too slow. Maybe we're actually just, like, just barely falling under the refresh rate. Whoa, what is that?
System operational.
I will say, without using landing gear, this thing gets very funky taking off. Nakamura, Talarine, Arcor. There we are. Oh, gruff.
Quantum drive activated.
I'm so sorry. I'd give you enough in the chat. But I don't feel like tabbing out and possibly crashing this, so.
Quantum drive deactivated.
I don't know, this thing is kind of growing on me. Ugh. I don't even like Origin stuff. It's tiny. Like, it's not as fast as it could be, but it is tiny, and I appreciate how small this ship is. Like, it's a fairly decent luxury alternative to something like the Pisces. I mean, you know, you can't really get inside a Carrack that well unless you just micromanage it, but it's still a decent little ship.
Weapons deactivated.
Gruff, my favorite ship brand would be Drake Interplanetary. I mean, after all, they got your back. I like struts. I like struts, I like hard angles, and you are hard pressed to find a curve on any Drake ship, except, you know, like the Cutlass Blue. See, like, I like Misk, too. Like, Misk used to be, like, my favorite. And then I slowly, you know, started moving over towards Drake. It's like when I first joined Star Citizen, I was a total Boy Scout. I feel like a lot of my opinions on things in game have changed, but there's something about that rusted, like, retro spaceship look that Drake has.
Origin shipworks at your service.
Yeah, that is not like taking off without the landing gear. Yeah, like RSI, they've got a ton of struts too. Just the problem is, it's wow, I really cannot see. All this white in the way. Aston Ridge. That's Benson. That's usually my second reference point. Ah, here we go. Oh, yeah, Christian. So, the reason we're doing this is because a while ago, I said that, the demands for outposts were so bad that someone in a 135C could actually oversaturate them. So I'm trying to prove it right. I'm trying to see how many cargo runs it takes me to actually meet the demand of Astatine at Deacons using a tiny ship. It's not for profit. It's not for profit at all. In fact, it's to show how bad profit is when trying to trade between outposts for certain
Quantum
things.
drive deactivated.
So believe me, I am not here to make money on this at all. I am pretty much proving a point and trying to keep myself awake. Admiral, I don't know if it can buy Hadanite. I've never actually tried to sell the hand rocks there. Yeah, Moon, like, to go back to the whole RSI thing, like, I do like RSI, but it seems like it's very hard for them to nail down a design language that fits across all ships. Man, I miss decoupled flight with gravity counteract.
Weapons deactivated.
Like, believe me, I would much rather be in my Caterpillar right now. But I'm trying to prove a point. Or at the very least, see if I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong. Really, at this point, I'm just trying to prove a hypothesis. Oh god, Gruff, no. I mean, it's useful to know that Everest buys Astatine. Come on. Although I'm surprised it's taken this long. I feel like I should maybe come back with a bigger ship and actually measure what the demand is. Hey, Geek, it is definitely not Drake. Sorry to keep repeating, but ooh. I'm actually trying to test something to see if I can meet the Astatine demand at Deacon's using just a tiny ship. So basically, to see if demand is so bad that something that's not even a trader, well, you know, technically, can actually overwhelm demand. And we're moving pretty quickly. If that's Nakamura, yep, there we go.
Quantum drive activated.
Because believe me, Geek, like I want to make some cash. I mean, I don't know why. It's not like I'm actually going to spend it on anything for myself. Gruff, if there is, I don't know it. Like, since it's mining, there's probably not really like a full limit. I mean, if there is, it's like 9999. Yeah, the outside is simple, but this thing is actually growing on me just a little bit. Yeah, like, no, the Titan is a good ship. It's too good of a ship. So good. Instead of lowering the price on other ships that are outclassed by it, they just make it more expensive. Although I am still very disappointed in the braking power of this thing. It's very, I don't know, floaty on the front end.
Weapons deactivated.
Oh, good, Moon. Was that supposed to be a thing? Admiral, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, when it comes to being surprised that the exploit is back, I would say 0. I am not surprised at all. Whoa, really, Laramie? Okay, yeah, see, we're buying so little that the price is actually going down, so our buying is not actually increasing the sell demand here, or the buy demand here. Laramie, that's interesting, since, you know, they have beds and things like that. Hey, Tripper. I appreciate it. You know, I've been playing a few other things. I think I just got 2 turned out during the whole 3.11 PTU. Since the cargo decks didn't give us anything meaningful. Okay, if that's Benson, here we go.
Quantum drive.
Like, I really wanted there to be something for cargo. Since we haven't seen a meaningful update since 3.6. And also, like, there's just been a swath of games coming out that, you know, pique my curiosity. Like, I've been absolutely loving Dual Universe. Like, Dual Universe is, it's fun. It's incredibly fun.
Quantum drive.
It's the only space game where I can be an interior decorator, you know? And just like it's freeform, it's sandbox. And you know, for being a sandbox, it doesn't look half bad. Like it looks like a PS3 game. And you know, for having actual flight mechanics, like I can correctly orbit. It's pretty much Kerbal Space Program meets Eve. It's been super fun. I also feel like it's probably negatively affected my flight capability in this game. Actually, you know what? This is probably going to be a controversial opinion, but I actually think that
Deactivated.
I think that Dual Universe does hover mode correctly. Ah, yeah, Tripper, I've noticed. I thought about... What? Well, that puts a damper on things. Anyway, Gruff, if, you know, you don't really care about, you know, violating terms of service or whatever, people actually sell beta keys, so you pretty much don't have to pay for the game itself until it actually releases, which is probably going to be a year or two from now. Yeah, Alvin, maybe I should start using landing gear after all.
Why would we ever do that again? Stop the Costigan regime before it starts. Paid for by Universalist Unified.
Come on, there we go. Yeah, Alvin. Yeah. Either that or start the opening animation, like, forcing the door to actually open as I, where the hell am I parked? There I am. Like, while I'm still actually up in the air. Oh, is it? Gross. Alright, well then I'm just going to start exiting, like, 30 feet off the ground. Or I'll just hit, oh god, I think K is still my open animation. I never, ever want to show you guys my keybinds. It is this esoteric mix of 2.0 and just wherever I can stick a key that I'm using. Tell you what, though, this does kind of set us back by about 6 minutes. I'll jump out next time. I'll see if that does it.
Aerospace. All systems online.
Now the question is, were we selling or buying? We were at Deacons. Yeah, we were at Deacons.
Landing gear raised.
But yeah, so Dual Universe really does get the whole hover mode thing right. Since, you know, it actually does have actual lift in the game, and you actually have to worry about meeting that minimum speed for lift. Problem is, it doesn't force you into, like, a crappy helicopter mode. Unless your ship is set up for only having downward thrust, and therefore you do have it. Alright, Gruff, it's no worries, man. And of course, the other game that has been consuming most of my interest when I'm at my computer is Baldur's Gate 3. Because, Dungeons and Dragons has always been very near and dear to my heart. And I have always loved what Larian Studios does with their games, with Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. And I think they've done an incredibly faithful video game version of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. With, a few game concessions. But yeah, see, the arrow has like a G-force for braking of like 10.2. Actually, we better not park right there. There we go. Oh, Laramie, I have been in love with Baldur's Gate 3. And it's rough. It is rough. It is unpolished. It is definitely early access. Like, I will definitely say that. They were correct when they said it was going to be rough. Come on. There we go. 600, 825. Admiral, I wasn't expecting the mining glitch. I feel like a lot of people are going to be doing that instead of trading, so that's actually probably going to help the trade lanes a little bit, at least. My door closed. Why did my door close? Maybe if we just hop in. Right. There's like no door clearance. I might be wrong. We actually might not be able to sate the demands of deacons with a 135. Well, Gruff, you keep up with that. I think you can do it. Oh, yeah, Tripper. I'm being lazy and cutting as many corners as I can while still, not cheesing it. Oh yeah, Laramie, for sure. Like, I know an Avenger can do it, but I did say a 100 series when I first made the claim. So we are going to use a 100 series. And it's new. It's fun to fly. Like this thing is, I feel like the 100 series right now for me is kind of like a wart. Like, I absolutely don't want it, but it is slowly growing on me. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna drop the gear while we're coming in.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, that could probably use much stronger braking force. It's like the braking force of a cutlass.
Weapons deactivated.
Wait for the animation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start popping this door open as I'm coming in, too. Oh, Gruff, you say that. I've got a few things growing on me right now. Is this door gonna open? I will say, I have missed the lure of trading back and forth. I do find trade to be very relaxing in Star Citizen. Yeah, Laramie, like being able to pull a ship with a bed from an outpost is very, very useful. Oh, Moon, I love this helmet. The Parasite series is one of my favorite helmets in game.
Origin shipyards at your service.
Exactly, Power. Exactly, like, and the 135C is more expensive than a Titan while having less cargo capacity, less guns, and just, less overall capability. Like, the Titan is too good of a ship. And rather than drop the price on ships that are, way overpriced, they just keep increasing the price of the Titan and 300. Like, that's exactly where I am with them. They are just too overpriced. I mean, this thing has 6 SCU. 6 SCU. And really, I think maybe they just gave the Titan way too much cargo capacity,
Quantum drive.
and they're scared of taking it away because of the backlash that would be there. Yeah, exactly. Like $30, $35. I think that would be an excellent price point for the 100 series. Like, it's an alternative to the Aurora. It has a single shield. Like, no ship that is not, like the Arrow, which is dedicated combat, should be this pricey.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, I love how tiny this thing is, though. Like, that's,
Landing.
ooh, floaty. That is growing on me. Like, this is basically a luxury Pisces. Like, why is this thing more expensive than a Pisces? Like, it's pretty much a fancy Pisces. It is a Pisces with padding. 600. I don't know. I might keep with this for about maybe one more hour. But I thought I would be doing this a lot faster than I currently am. We had the minor setback. Oh, Gruff, I can. But I am going to do this first, just to see if I can.
Operational.
Let's see. Nakamura. Koso. Hold on. I'm off. There we are. Yeah, I've seen it can barely fit in the Carrack hangar.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Gruff, I feel like whatever number you're about to say is going to be absolutely sickening, but go and drop it on us. Tell us how much this glitch has enriched you. Actually, you know what? We're coming in. I'm gonna check something on Galog. Whoa, what do we got? He must be rock mining. me just look up something right quick. I just want to see. Astatine. Yayla, here we go. Okay, so Astatine on Yayla. Refresh per minute is 12.4 units. So every 6 minutes, that's 75, 25 units. And the total max inventory is 20,000, so oh god, that's big boy math. It's like 200 SCU, I believe. So we should be able to do this easily. Yeah, Gruff, that is disgusting, buddy. I don't like it. I mean, good for you. You know, I'm also kind of sad that we didn't get the fancy customization options with the 100 series, like we did with the 300.
Origin shipments at your service. Core system operational.
I mean, I guess there's a chance Galog might not be updated. It's always that. Hey, Julius. Welcome back to the stream, man.
Quantum drive.
But I am slowly getting back in the saddle and making good on a bet, a promise, a boast, I guess, maybe. But thank you, Julius. I mean, I was gonna come slinking back eventually. You never really get away from Star Citizen.
Quantum drive deactivated.
And besides, the ships are pretty. Like, I'm cheap, I'm easily bought. I have the brain power of a chimpanzee, so if you give me a pretty ship, I will say, ooh, pretty, and come slinking back. And not to mention the Star Runner's coming out. Everybody wants a piece of the Star Runner, so might as well be prepared.
Landing gear deployed. Weapons deactivated.
Yeah, Julius, that's right. Although I guess that would make us the rash, since we keep coming back. Yeah, Gruff, I suspected that it hasn't really been getting a lot of updates, what with the trade exploit and, you know, PTU stuff. Alright, 600s, that's still full demand. How many runs do you think we've done? 7? 8? I haven't really been timing these. Moon, what was it last time? 225? So that'll probably change to like 230, 240.
Origin shipments.
Which reminds me, I probably need to change my package pledge from the 2948 exploration to the scoundrel pack. Because as nice and pretty as the Carrick is, I'm never going to use it for its intended purpose. Or if that's Nakamura, that needs to be... There we go. Yeah, a lot of the mining prices, I mean, all the mining prices should be fixed.
Raised.
they're not technically considered part of the trade economy. Is the price actually going down? Like, can you screenshot that? Like, I believe you. I just want to see it, like, shared on the forums, you know? That'll be, like, a... probably, like, first documented case of the price actually going down.
Landing gear deployed.
Interesting. Graf, that is good to know. We came in too hot. I was reading too much, paying attention.
Weapons deactivated.
I mean, granted, they're probably not counting on being sold thousands and thousands of rocks, you know, at a time, all at once, every 5 seconds. So it probably actually does go off the same trade economy, but just, you know, with like 999 on the books, because I don't expect people to actually hit these amounts. Makes me wonder, though, if you did that with like a... Okay, there we go. Ooh! Ooh, look, we've actually drained it of Astatine. It's only at 592. Hey, Rain. Yeah, sure am. Wow, okay, so either that's us or someone else is buying all the Astatine.
Origin checkpoints at your service. Core system operational.
Yeah, Ring, I like to make my landing gear sweat. Really just the whole ship.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Yeah, Laramie, I think we're actually going to end up doing it from the opposite end. Like, I think we're actually going to, you know, empty the Astatine. And the thing is, too, someone else might be buying the Astatine on another server. So we might actually have to switch to going to Benson. So yeah, after we drop this stuff off, I think we're going to switch to Benson
Deactivated.
for our Astatine.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, Julius, I'm sure it's some sort of technical limitation. Or, you know, oversight, I guess. Seriously, 6.5 Gs for this little ship is... I feel like that's still a little slow in the braking.
Weapons deactivated.
Damn it, yeah. I'm starting to like this dumb thing. Like, it's super quick to enter and exit, you know? Like, it's a runabout that has an interior. 592. All right, so now we're gonna switch to Benson. Rain, I bought it with store credit. I don't plan on keeping it, but it might wind up sticking around. It's just, you know, for a couple of extra bucks, you can turn it into a full-fledged 325A. It's just, I don't know. It's not a bad little ship.
Origin shipports at your service. Core system operational.
All right, where is it? Where's Benson? Benson should be on a horizon. Ah, there it is.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Yeah, like the blue is nice, you know? The blue and orange. I'm not gonna lie, I am a sucker for the blue and orange motif. Hey Josh, technically it does, so lore-wise, the 100 series uses the air system, which is like, I forget what it is. Basically, it creates fuel super quickly. But really it just, you know, has the fuel intake up super high. So at the moment, it's pretty much not using hydrogen fuel, or it's just gaining more than it's losing. Which, I don't know why that the only ship that would actually use this system would be the 100 series, but whatever.
Landing gear deployed.
I'll take it. I know it's just to sell stuff.
Weapons deactivated.
Oh, that's my alarm going off. Yeah, Rain, I haven't actually spent any extra money. I'll just creatively move around some of my, what do you call those things? Pledges. Regrets. And I know I should usually check the rooms when I'm buying stuff, but we're buying 6 SCU of Astatine, so if someone kills me, I'm out like 4 grand. But yeah, Josh, it's actually using surprisingly little to no fuel, so it's nice, you know? I don't want to keep this thing. I am historically an anti-origin person. Yeah, Griff, that's not a bad idea. I mean, the adjustment there is minimal, but if you're doing that every 5 seconds, it's gonna add up. And we're not actively trying to make money right now.
Origin shipports at your service.
Really?
Core system operational.
Alright, Deacons. You should be right there.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Alright, give me just one moment, guys. I have to make a quick phone call. I will still be playing, but I'm going to be going off mic, so maybe about 2 minutes, and I will be back.
Quantum drive deactivated. Landing gear deployed.
Okay, I am back, and it looks like we did it. We were actually able to meet and exceed the Astatine demands of Deacons with a 135C. That took us an hour and a half. So, we've done it. We're gonna go for one more run over to Benson, just to grab a little bit more and to, prove it. But yeah, it took us an hour and a half to meet and exceed the demands of an outpost using a 6 SCU ship.
Origin show works.
That is annoying, though. I mean, it's probably something to do with the, what do you call it? The animations for the door. Alright, am I just missing? Ah, there we go. But yeah, we did it. 1 hour and 27 minutes. Technically less because of the 30K in the beginning. Yeah, Gruff, we could probably do that. And then on to some, real trading. I mean, the drug runs are still going to be kind of bad.
Deactivated.
No, Geek, drugs are bad. Hey, Deadeye, good morning. Hey, Gex. To quote the anti-drug commercial jingle from the 1996 Fox Kids station, drugs aren't cool, they can mess you up at school. Drugs are a pain, they hurt your body and your brain.
Landing gear deployed.
I mean, there was some, catchy jingle with it and everything else.
Weapons deactivated.
Some singing and something about I'd rather eat a big old bug than ever do a stupid drug, but I'm not gonna sing the whole thing, This is streaming, not the comedy musical hour. Barrel run. Alright, so I'm not going to bankrupt the barrel economy on a 135C. I might bring some barrel to Olisar, though. Not a lot. Ooh, Rain. Good luck, buddy. Is this like, they're calling you out, or like an interview, or what? Super shiny, though. Like, the reflections don't work, but, I mean, reflections have never worked in this game. Come on, there we go.
Origin show works. At your service. Core system operational.
Yeah, Geek, that's what I heard. So, after we do this last run, just to confirm that we have, wiped out Deacons,
Activated. Landing gear raised.
we will, we'll check that out. And the drug run. Ah, fair enough, Rain. That's right, you do the attack stuff. Alright. I forgot that you were a wizard, or a number wizard. Oh, no, Win, no problem. Believe me, like, I know a lot of people actually do that with like, streams and stuff. Like, you don't actually, well, I don't, expect people to pay me 100% of their attention or borrow their attention. And I've noticed that there's actually like different, sorry to go off on a tangent here, but like different phrases that people use for attention, like in different countries. Like, loan me your attention or let me borrow your attention. Just things like that. This is interesting. In America, and maybe England, I'm not sure. It's pay attention. A few places like let me borrow your attention, lend me your attention.
Weapons deactivated.
All right, moment of truth. Let's see just how bad the demand is. And then we'll go swap to bigger and better things and actually go make a little bit of cash. Oh, man, that sucks. Especially that senior year of college, man. I can't imagine the amount of stress you are going through right now. Like, I went to college, but not academically. Like, I went to other people's colleges. Yeah, look at that. The demand now is a full 81. Well, that's fair, Rain, but still, like, you're close to the whole number wizardry thing. Still, oh, man. Like, yeah, numbers are not my thing. But yeah, like I said, like, I went to college, but not academically. Like, I went to other people's colleges, for fun. And, I read a few college textbooks, not the whole things, but it was more of, like, for fun, like history and stuff. It's not like I actually got quizzed on it. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm so smart, I read college books for fun. Like, it was just, wow, I want to see what, India was up to during the 1700s or whatever. Because, history books are fun. It's nice to find out what was going on in various parts of the world.
System operational. Launch complete.
Oh, really, Moon? See, at that point, we start getting, like, all the sci-fi D&D classes. Like, we've got Karen from accounting. She's the assassin. Rain is the number wizard. Now we just need, like, some sort of rogue, fighter, cleric. Alright, so we're gonna go dump this Astatine at Port Olisar. Guys, as bad as Port Olisar is, at the moment, it is slightly better than Grim Hex.
Quantum drive activated.
Now, Rain, you say that, but I wouldn't say Chad. I feel like that's very... Wow, that is very intrusive.
Emergency stop. Contact.
Oh, what? Let's see what do we got. Cutlass. Andromeda. That's a lot of firepower for 100 eyes. We're gonna say no. We are not interested, and just proceed on our way. You know, Win. I'm gonna say yes. Especially if you work in phone support. I'm actually gonna say that makes you the IT cleric.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Because, I mean, at that point, like, it's gonna take a freaking miracle to get these people to actually pay attention. Like, I worked at a Best Buy, and, like, I was asset protection. Like, I wasn't even, the tech support. I did, a lot of offhand tech support. But trying to get people to pay attention to some of the most basic concepts is a very fruitless experience. And that's probably the nicest way I could put that. Like, okay, so
Please proceed to assigned landing
once
bay.
upon a time, I'm at my job at Best Buy, and this lady comes in, and she says she needs a power cord for her phone.
Landing complete.
I'm like, okay, that's great. That's easy. We can easily solve that. What kind of phone is it? And she says AT&T. I'm like, okay, well that's your provider. That's not exactly the manufacturer of your phone, but that's no problem. We can solve this. That's an innocent mistake. Do you have your phone with you? We can take a look. It's like, yeah, sure. And she pulls out this case from her purse. I'm like, wow, this is a really weird case for a phone. And she hands me an Olympus camera, which, last time I checked, Olympus is not owned by AT&T, nor does any Olympus camera actually say AT&T. But I was just flabbergasted. Like, why did you call this a phone? So I just, I have dealt with some basic IT stuff in a very agrarian region.
She says she wants to help by being our imperator. No thanks.
So yeah, like if you're dealing with actual software,
Without your kind of help.
yeah, you need a miracle. And yeah, you're dealing with lawyers. Like, if there is one group or profession that has cocaine energy, it's lawyers. Oh right, we're gonna dump this Astatine and look at a drug run. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Weird that Astatine is back up to full price here. Not gonna risk it though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely hit 16 gigs. Like, 32 if you can. I found a lot of issues when I'm trying to run, like, Discord, for example, with Star Citizen going on 16 gigs. Like, if you can manage to get to 32, you will find a much smoother experience. And yeah, Gruff, I mean, like, she was. The thing is, though, it's kind of typical for this particular area that I live. Like, not really dependent on the age. I'm not gonna insult her for not knowing, the basics of technology. It's just the thing she handed me clearly wasn't a phone and had nothing to do with AT&T. Ah, Gex. Okay, that's going to be the rub. See, that's the thing I hate. Like a graphics card, that's easy enough to upgrade. At the worst, you have to swap your power supply.
Core system operational.
Anything else, like your RAM, your processor, at that point, 9 times out of 10, you gotta swap everything else involved. Yeah, Rain, have a good one, man. Good luck with the IRS. Hope they're not too scary for you. Because, they terrify me. I always feel like somehow I'm going to commit some sort of, like, ultra evil, like, tax fraud or something.
Thank you.
Alright, and it's been forever, so I need to actually take a mission to find these locations. Okay, let's see. Bountiful Harvest to Jumptown. Alright, so we will do that. Or like
Quantum drive activated.
a long time ago. It almost feels like another lifetime. I worked at GameStop for several years. And I had a lady who came in and she bought Super Mario Galaxy, brand new, on the Wii, like a new copy. And she calls up, pretty quickly after she leaves, angry. Absolutely angry. She is furious. She says that we tricked her, and we scammed her, and we sold her a used game
Activated.
and you know, told her it was brand new. And I was super confused because the copy of Super Mario Galaxy that she bought was like, it was sealed, it was in the package, and I was trying to tell her, I was like, ma'am, that game was sealed. There's no way it could be a used game. And she kept going on about how like when she put it in, like there was already a game save on it, and like, man, that's a disc. Like the disc can't save your games. It turns out that she had actually rented Super Mario Galaxy and you know, played it previously and then decided to buy it for her family, and she did not know that the Wii system had onboard memory and could therefore save your game to the system instead of the disc, because I guess she was used to like cartridge-based systems. And yes, Win, funny enough, I actually worked at GameStop in Arkansas where we still had Game Boy games, like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and we had a copy of Battletoads versus Double Dragon. And it was right when the whole 4chan thing took off, where people were, you know, calling for Battletoads and laughing and hanging up. But we actually had it, so people would call and like, you have Battletoads? Like, yeah, man, that's been really popular recently. Do you want me to hold it for you? And prank callers get very scared when they're forced to go off script. Like, they can't think correctly. So, like, once you say yes, you have it, instead of, you know, getting ragey, like, they don't know what to do, so they just end up hanging up. And it was just always very dissatisfying. I mean, yeah, Gex, she was, that was very Looney Tunes. The thing that gets me, like, it's alright to not know something. Like, it's okay to not know. There are so many things I don't know, you know? Like, so many probably basic things that I should probably be educated on. But, I feel like a lot of people, instead of, you know, trying to figure out an issue, decide to get angry about it. They cover up their ignorance with malice, or perceived malice. Like, you know, oh, that guy at the drive-thru window forgot to put my fries in. You know, they're probably eating my fries right now, or scamming me out of fries. Like, lady, like, McDonald's doesn't have some evil scheme to charge you for fries and not give them to you to make more money. Like, believe me, they're making plenty of money. Or, you know, like, if something's not working, it's like, I bet CIG is, like, following me to stop things from working. It's like, no, they're not. But yeah, just, you know, I try my best to follow that and understand that maybe I don't understand something, and that's no reason to get upset. It's, you know, to learn and try to remember that people have the exact same thing going on with them. But sometimes they're just dumb, especially when they get angry. Hey, Joel, welcome back. Oh, yeah, when? Okay, let's get into that. Let's get into politics and space. So, we actually spoke about that earlier. I had a toss-up, really, between, and I can never say her name. Mira Ingo? I think it's Ingo? I think that's how we decided how to say that. And, Addison. Because while I really like Addison's focus on technology and education and putting money back into that, I also like Ingo's focus on Taverin and including other Xenos in, you know, in the government. Just, like, I feel like the whole moving the capital thing is just kind of a waste economically, but the idiot in me also figures that if the capital is no longer on Earth, it cannot be called the United Earth Empire anymore, and they're going to have to change the name of the entire empire. So I figured I would throw my vote to Mira and go, and see what happens. You know, I doubt she's going to get it. Her platform reads really boring compared to everyone else. You know, I could probably just go to an orbital marker, but we're gonna go in for the long haul. I like these long haul flights. Yeah, I love all the argument, and I'm really surprised the way a lot of people have voted or argued, because I've noticed for whatever reason, space fascism is super popular. Like you know, obviously no one really likes fascism unless it's in space, like Warhammer 40k, Starship Troopers. Like, there's just something about like when it's in space, it's cool. So like it seems like there's been a lot of you know, similar feelings, but there's been a lot of support for Addison and, you know, the whole increased AI and everything else, and just, you know, education stuff. Because like I didn't really want to go Costigan because, you know, we already have a Costigan in power. So like there's the nepotism, the I feel like there's gonna be a little bit of corruption there. Like, I don't like family dynasties. I don't. And I feel like we'd be getting that a second time around. And he looks like he has a weak chin. Like, I don't wanna vote for a emperor or imperator, you know, based on physical appearance, but he just looks like he has a weak chin, you know? Oh yeah, win, it scares me too, but I think it would be interesting. Maybe not good, but interesting. Like, the goblin in me wants to, you know, see what happens. See, that's fair, Win. Like, okay, you know, I do a lot of trading. Obviously, I enjoy trade. But I feel like the way his campaign reads, those trade policies are going to be more focused towards, like, megacorps and less focused on alleviating the common player-style trader. And obviously, like, the voting isn't actually going to affect anything really gameplay-wise. I mean, hell, it's Star Citizen. By the time Star Citizen actually comes out, we're going to be voting for another Imperator anyway, so it's not really going to matter. But, you know, I just like some of the ideas of both Addison and Go. And again, I just want to see if it becomes like the United Empire instead of United Earth Empire. So my reasons for voting for Mira are probably not the most I don't want to say honest, genuine, maybe? Like, just kind of want to see what happens. Who's the other guy? LaSalle? The centralist guy? I kind of really feel like centralist is just kind of a... I don't want to be controversial here. I feel like the whole centralist position is just kind of a cop-out. Like, it feels weak to me. Yeah, I feel like Addison's really just going to win because she's the first choice on the list, just alphabetically. And, you know, people get lazy and like, oh man, I don't want to read this whole thing. I'll just vote for her. Robots sound nice. Exactly, geek. It's fun little ride, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, more science in a space game. That's definitely a draw for a lot of people. Like, I read through all the platforms, so that, you know, as much reading as I could, and not like the vote really matters. Like, it's just going to decide the lore post for the next 10 years. And Maurice, if you're listening, you're about to hear the sound of a hardware disconnect. I'm unplugging my headset, just heads up. See, Win, that was kind of my thing too. Like I just want to travel from place to place. Like I don't want a house. I don't want a place to, always have to come back to. I just want to, travel, like buying, selling, trading. Like I enjoy being a space hobo. A moderately well-off space hobo. Okay, is that like an actual audio sound now for when people type in global chat? Let's see if... Just listen. Wow, and now no one's going to type in chat. I could have swore it was actually making like a light sound. It is. Oh, I don't like that. We do not need an audio sound for global chat. Yeah, Gruff, go ahead. Ah, Win, that sucks. I'm sorry. Everybody gets the bad error that must not be named that puts them off for a while. I know I've had my fair share. Well, Moon, just wait like 2 more years and that merchantman will probably be the same price. And you can just like CC. Oh wait, no, you can't CCU those, can you? Yeah. Well, I tried. And it doesn't really matter, but we might as well drop this off. Ooh, Gruff. I would say good job, but we all know how you made that money, so I'm just going to say a job. Job. Just job. Alright, so let's go see how bad drugs are. Then we will grab a caterpillar. Oh, Win, you'll, it's October. Give it a month and a half. You'll be able to buy it again. 'Cause there's always just like a super big sale. All right, let's buy some Widow and see just how bad Widow is. Actually, with all of the issues around Grim Hex right now, the drug trade might actually be slowing down. Hey, nice. Good job, Win. Oh, yeah, it did win, didn't it? I was super disappointed in the way that entire contest was seated. Like, why would they, put the caterpillar up against the carrot? Like, I guess they didn't want the cat to win again. It just felt really lame, I guess. It's like, it really felt like the whole thing was set up so certain ships could not win. Oh yeah, like I did too, and like it won last time, it's just... the skin that won last time was kind of, kind of, like, I liked it, but they could have done a much better job, put a lot more effort into it. Yeah, like, I feel like if this is going to be a better skin, they should probably update last year's too. Yeah, like, what was that? Like, that seating was terrible. Now, here's the question. Can we sneak in without getting blasted? I'm betting, with all these Gladiuses around, we probably can't. No one's moving to engage yet. Oh, we got a live one.
Contact.
Let's see if we can get inside our hangar before we get blown up. He's not very good. And it looks like he's got other problems. Ah, we overshot. Yeah, the braking on this thing is just really bad. Oh, our landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Alright, so we've done that.
Complete.
Now we're going to hug the side of the walls. Never a dull moment at Grim Hex.
Landing complete.
You know, Win, hey, Mario, sorry, I was, avoiding some spawn campers. Like, I'm with you, and they had the ability to actually fix the whole 30k losing cargo thing in 3.4 during PTU, and they scrapped it. They scrapped the whole system they had for it, and they never revisited that, and that has pissed me off endlessly. Because they have the ability to rectify it. They just don't. But yeah, that was a fun, slightly terrifying entry to Grim Hex. We're gonna leave in a caterpillar next time. He's going down. I'll go with this guy. Oh, right. I'm in my Halloween outfit. You know, you say that, Geek, but I'm pretty sure that minus exploits, there's actually a deficit in the amount earned versus the amount bought. Ah, yeah, so we have 6 SCU. We can only sell 200. That is awful. Admiral, Gruff, buddy, pal, don't tell them about the glitch. Just tell them you worked super hard and you got it. Really, Moon, I am impressed. And yes, I actually had that the other night. I think it was last night before last. Like I was going to go check the purchase amount at a location, and I got that whole queue error. Which, if we're gonna have those on top of the error that must not be named, I'm just not gonna, you know, make any large purchases. All right, let's check out this this big shiny caterpillar. Deadeye supposedly, but it's also supposedly back. Hangar 8. Ugh, really win. I'm sorry. Wow, that is... Yeah, okay. I can immediately see the changes. I don't know, I kind of like it. I need to see it in better lighting, but, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like that. Ooh, that's glossy, too. What about the inside? Is the inside any different? Geek, back in 3.4 PTU, again, PTU, not the actual live build, they had a feature called relocate. So as long as your ship had not been destroyed, you could relocate it to whatever station you were currently at. The issue was, it was instantaneous and free. So a lot of people would just fly to a place, buy cargo suicide, wake up, and then immediately sell their cargo. We're just gonna wait for our shields to pull up. So, yeah, people were just doing that. So CIG, in their infinite wisdom, instead of deciding to add like a timer to it, or even like a price to combat the capability of doing that, they just decided to scrap the entire feature.
Clear to launch.
That's odd. There is no one on our radar. I don't like that. Alright, so we're gonna visit an old run, see what things are up to.
Launch complete.
Also, see if I remember how to fly this thing.
Landing gear up.
Seriously, we've got nothing on radar. Ho ho ho! Look who it is.
Quantum drive is now
Correct, Moon. Correct. Power, they actually changed that in 3.10. Yeah, I'm gonna head that way, Gruff. I don't know if you guys know Mongrel Squad, but Carlos is a part of that, and they might actually be hunting. So there is a oh so slight chance that we get pinched. Yeah, Moon. I'm gonna try to capitalize on that. And Dad, maybe I didn't see anything on radar. It may have also been my my thrusters overheating. So I pulled out as quick as I possibly could. Gruff, have you tried the admin, like the L19 admin office? Hey, Grumpet, good morning. Hope you slept well. And yeah, like, you know, I mean, well, you know that Crumpet. But yeah, they're kind of my favorite pirates too, because they do the actual piracy thing. Like they try to hold you up. You know, they try to really do the whole shiver me timbers thing. And I appreciate that. Like, they don't just glass you, blow your ship up, and call that piracy. And I can appreciate that. Like, that's probably my favorite part. Like, I actually want to get, you know, pirated. Like, I want the negotiation, the diplomacy, the, you know, trying to fast talk for my life. Like, how quickly can I get away with my own cargo? Is that red glass? Did they put red glass on that? Or is that just like the interior lighting? Hey, Russell. Good morning. Welcome to the early bird stream. When not at the moment, interestingly enough, though, you can now steal rocks out of the rock. So, a lot of pirates have been hunting rocks, killing the drivers, and stealing all of the cargo out of them.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, I've got about 15 seconds on the rotation of Hurston before anything else can drop out to where I am. I think we're going to abandon that mission so we can get rid of some of that clutter. And you can't transfer the cargo, but you can transfer money now, instead of having to do the whole stupid beacon system. So, they will hold you up with, like, E-impulse and interdiction, and hold you there until you cough up money. And if you don't do it fast enough, then they blow you up.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, Gruff, I'll, yeah, I think I just heard that missile thing too. All right, we're gonna swing by Woodruff, see what it's going for. And like, okay, obviously, you know, I don't want to be pirated,
Quantum drive is now on.
but I enjoy the danger, the thrill. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I want to experience the shakedown, the you know, how much is my life worth? How much is my cargo worth? I'm pretty sure they are, they're hunting. I'm pretty damn sure they're hunting. And if they are, I should not be going to Woodruff.
Quantum drive is now off.
I don't think they stream snipe, but they're very organized. Like, I have watched them work. They know what they are doing. It's also been, you know, like a month since I've flown a cat, so, my piloting capability right now is really bad. Oh yeah, geek. They don't. So like I've seen the way they work. And they'll just set up like a network of scouts, and they've got like a whole system where they can quickly patrol or set up. And they run stealthy too. And as soon as they get a mark, everyone else converges on that location. And you know, like they'll set up. Like, you know, they've got ships both for EMP interdiction, for keeping you locked down, missiles if they need to. You know, they'll call you up to do their whole diplomacy thing. Like, you know, hey man, like I notice you're running cargo. I would like some of the money from that cargo. If you could kindly, you know, transfer us a small loan of $1 million. And the thing is too, like they actually do the research on trade routes. They see what you're carrying, and they actually figure up a percentage of what you're carrying. Because they know if they're going to hold up a guy, you know, who has 200k of spirits, obviously they can't ask for 300,000 because you're not carrying that much. But if you're, you know, like if they see it, it's like, man, you're going to make 80k off that. Give us 40k, and we'll forget they ever saw you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm actually kind of proud of how well they know trade. His radio silence in general chat tells me they are probably on the clock. Why are we sideways? Oh yeah, Russell. Man, don't get me started on Dual Universe. I have been loving Dual Universe. Seriously, why are we... I feel like there's something up with our feet. Alright, let's see what the price is. $709. That is impressive. Yeah, Moon, little peaky. Little peaky, but I'll get better. Julius, no. Turns out you can fire into most armistice zones now. There's been a lot of missile lock spawn campers. It was the storm. Now it's going to take even longer to get into our ship. This is not what I wanted. Maybe... come on. Sitting ducks. It's going to take me a full minute to get in. Okay, now we're moving a little faster. Seriously though, am I sideways because of the storm? I guess? Come on. Come on. But yeah, Julius, in addition to relaxed protections, you currently have the event going on where if you kill 50 unique players, you unlock a Vanduul helmet. So there's been a lot of people looking for easy kills in, you know, the ships that are the requirement for it, the Gladius and the Glaive. Alright. Nothing on radar. That doesn't mean shit. So, let's go ahead and plot for Delamar. It's nighttime, so this should be an easy jump. Ah, yeah, it's in the sky. So, while that's going, we're going to make a quick scan. That better be a rock. Nothing in the sky, though. Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, Gruff, I will do my inaugural MSR run from Han, trading diamonds. Why can't I initiate quantum? Oh no. We have been struck by the Dread Pirate. 30k. Seriously, as soon as we get cargo. $30K, boys. $30K. Literally, as soon as we bought cargo. I was just stream sniped by CIG. Can I report CIG to CIG? There it goes. Well, we are 400K in the hole. Oh, Russell. With the game we're playing, we don't get luck. I like how we still get to fly forever. Ah, there we go. It happened. All right. Well, we just lost 400,000. Ow. Let's try that again. You know, Admiral, that's a good question. I don't think they do, but I've never really tried bringing Hadanite there. It could be wrong. Well, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Just 1 second, guys. All right, and back. Let's try that again. Yeah, Russ, I'll check it. I don't think it's here, but I'll check it. Yeah, Moon, like I've never actually been caught by a pirate. Like I don't think I've actually been shot by someone while trading since. Oh yeah, it's definitely not here. Since like 3.4, 3.5. Like I've been shot, just not, you know, while hauling. I try to be as slippery as possible. What? Star Citizen, ladies and gentlemen. If I could just... Well, that wasn't what I was attempting to achieve. That wasn't what I was attempting to achieve at all. Oh, that guy needs cash for a cutlass. That's something I can support. But oh, we just lost so much money. That's right, Geek, the long sleep. Hey, look, it's that guy again. Yeah, Julius. Yeah. Yeah, like, do you remember last December when they put out like the metrics, like all the data? And there was a massive deficit between the amount of cargo purchased and the amount of cargo sold. Like the UEC deficit was just like in the billions. All right, Hangar 8. Let's see if we can escape Grim once again. Where's this guy going? We're just gonna let him get off at his place. There we go. Yeah, Albin, like, really, I shouldn't even be trading just with all this stuff going on, but like I said, I'm not doing it for the money. VR. Are we getting VR soon? Is that the hint? I can't wait to see the YouTube Theorycraft videos for people who are just starved of content. Like, are we getting VR soon? Graffiti and Grim Hex seems to indicate so. Alright, round 2. The thing that also really gets me is in most other games that are in early access, you know, alpha, beta, whatever.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Launch complete.
See what we've got here. Morphologists. Really? Is morph spawn camping people? Come on. You're better than that. Jinx. Let's see. Coming out that way. Maybe we can do a quick jump while we're still... We're gonna do it, boys.
You are clear to launch.
Landing gear up.
See if we can escape out of this hellhole. Landing gear did not go up. Oh, ho, ho, that screwed up our exit. That screwed up our whole thing. Can we get away, though?
Thank you.
No one's shooting.
This is you.
I'm very disappointed.
Drive is now on. Drive is now off.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Tactical turn. Maybe they saw my blender and felt bad for me.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, round 2. Let's see if we can lose 400,000 a second time in a row. Oh, gruff. How could you? I mean, you know, how could you as in, like, line out the steps? Russell, as far as the 100 series goes, like, I bought one with store credit. I didn't plan on keeping it. It's kind of growing on me, though. Okay, so aside from the landing gear bug, yeah, this looks pretty snazzy now. That's a lot more red than what we used to have. I also like how they gave it the red glass, like we have in the Carrack. I'm sorry, the Carrack Expedition. Oh, the underneath is really shiny. All right, let's take a look-see. I can't really tell with the sun. Or, you know, black sun on that side. This landing gear bug is annoying, though. It's a nice, shiny red front door. I feel like this is going slow. Did they change the loadout? Pontus on that. Pontus there. Okay, it's the same. Just feels slower. Maybe it's because we have to do it twice. That's it. We got that quantum drag.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, nothing out where we're at. Let's try again. Oh, that landing gear is straight up stuck. I
Landing
can't,
gear down. Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now on.
Surprised no one reported that in 3.11 PTU. Then again, I guess a lot of people just weren't that interested. Gruff I can try. Rider's usually not the best, though. But, yeah, we can... No, it's in the daytime. That actually works. That'll put us very close to looking at Levski. Levski should be in the sky.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
All right. See if we can get in and out without being scathed. Actually, you know what? Let's lower that speed. Double check who we have on the server. See if there's a chance of being hunted by the professionals. I also hate that reset thing. Yeah, you know what? I think we're actually going to be all right. I mean, let some randos show up. That could always happen, too.
Landing gear down. Landing.
Oh, that was way too fast.
Launch
Oh, man.
complete.
Has been a while since I've flown this thing.
Landing complete. Weapons offline.
I am also starting to believe the theory that storms just follow players around and just show up wherever players are. Because it seems like every single time I come to land at Ida, I'm in a storm. Like, why? Ooh, yeah, that is glossy. That is super glossy. Wait. Oh, those repeat tile sets. Come on, CIG, you can do better than that. Yeah, it's just lame. Maybe it's supposed to be the balancing factor, since Astatine usually makes more money than titanium. Oh, yeah, 736. I'll buy it just to minimize time in the air. I don't like it. It's still not as bad as, you know, it has been. Wow, that is super glossy. Alright, nothing on radar.
Interplanetary craft.
Okay. Delamar in the sky. Wait for the shields to boot up. You know those can go a little bit faster. Quick scan, pop it off, see if there's anything else floating around. Scans have actually been detecting things in the air, I've noticed. So unless someone's creeping on the ground waiting for us to take off, I think we're
Launch
safe.
complete. Attention. Engines overheating.
Negative, Arok. They cannot. Elevator is
Quantum drive is now.
elevator is owner only. Only reason I leave it down, and I really shouldn't, because if you're being super unobservant, like someone can actually sit on the hydraulics and not be seen by you. Like, really, if I was doing my due diligence, I would just check the Caterpillar channel to see if anyone was on the ship before leaving the Armistice Zone. Yeah, Gruff, go for it, man. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna tab out right quick. I just need to check a few things. Just looking a few things up. But yeah, Griff, what's up, man? So my doctor sent an email, so I'm checking to see if maybe they've set a schedule to find out why I am, I wouldn't say dying. Let's see. Okay, so she's ordered the radiology. But no date though. So I will call. Yeah, I will call later today, as soon as I get off stream, and check out what is going on with that. Yeah, Eric, that would actually work with the Andromeda, because no one else can use it except the owner. Graf, that is a lot of cash, man.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right, let's get this bird landed.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, things are looking good so far. Let's risk a scan, see if we've got anything up ahead. Seems clear. Yeah, we're gonna change caterpillars though. I don't like that stuck landing gear. Oh no. We're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose our first load to some pirates. Oh, they're burning it hard too. Let's see who's going to hit us at least. Why is my targeting no longer working? Who do we got? Whoa. That's funky. Oh, Admiral, it's fine. I'm pretty sure we got plenty of haters out there. People just don't like what I happen to do. Besides, I've pissed off a few different people.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
But we made it by the skin of our teeth. Let's see if we can get inside.
Landing gear down.
Alright, let's see if I can still nose Nolevsky without hitting too much stuff. Oh, yeah. See, I pissed off a few different people. And I still continue to do it, too. Yep. I've lost my touch. Looks like those two are busy.
Landing complete.
Watch the sky.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Odd that we couldn't get names on those two, though. Ah, Death, yes, I can assure you that I am not. Better to piss off. I've also been trolling people on the forums who have been going on about their immersion being broke from people wearing a bear helmet. Yeah, we'll blame it on the landing gear. That's what we'll do. Not my, loss of flight expertise since I've been gone for like a month. Yeah, like, listen, everyone wants their immersion. Obviously you want immersion, but you are entitled to your immersion up to the point where other people have to participate in it. Oh, Gruff, oh no. All these people who keep complaining, it's like, oh, my immersion. you know your immersion is on you. Like, if some dude in a murder furry helmet can ruin your immersion in this game, that's really more on you than them. Alright, we're gonna store the pirate. And I do not feel like messing with the drug trade, so we're just gonna burn that 40,000. We're going to shoot out of here in something semi-fast. Going to spawn another cat at Crew L5 and get back on the road. I already forgot which one. Hangar 2. That's probably the best addition they've had. Yeah, exactly. And we're gonna give ourselves just a little bit of time for shields to recharge.
Your journey begins now.
What?
All systems operational.
Okay. Just a little bit more here. All right, good enough. Well, with the expanded stealth capabilities, I've just been very
You are clear to
skittish.
launch.
Whoa.
Launch complete.
Yeah, like, you know, people keep complaining about the whole thing, but you're right, Teth. Like, if they had the whole helmet crafting thing, there would just be a bunch of super dumb helmets out there. Like, everyone's immersion is different, too. Like, it seems like a lot of people that play Star Citizen want that Warhammer 40k style. We're gonna go to her L4. Anyone tracking us, like, Crew L5 would be an easy place to set up. Her L4 is gonna be a little bit further, but that one's a bit more out of the way, so we really shouldn't have to worry about traffic.
Quantum traffic engaged.
Although I forgot how slow the quantum drive was in this Omega. Ah, well. That's the closest thing. I wish we had a station in Arc L3. Like, I know there's nothing out there. It'd just be nice. Yeah, Geek. Okay, like, the thing that really irks me with Star Citizen, they have this obsession with beds. Like, oh, you have to log out in a bed. It's like, Why? Like, no other MMO does that. And, like, if I didn't log out in a bed, like, if the server crashed and I could just relog exactly where I was, you know, in my ship, that would alleviate so many issues. But with their whole obsession with bed logging, that just creates a ton of issues that no other MMO faces. Like, there's just so much inconvenience tied up in this bed thing. And it's not even really immersive, you know? It's more just being inconvenient. It's like, oh, you have to have a bed to log out. Otherwise, you're just going to wake up at a station somewhere and your ship's just gone. It's like, come on, dude. Like, you know how many people have slept in their car? Like, hell, I've slept in my car. It's like, I'd love to go camping, but I didn't bring a full bed, so I can't. Like, what are homeless people supposed to do in this game? Yeah, Death, I feel like your latter option is probably closer where it's going. Yeah, like, you know, people who own, like, you know, the Mustang Alpha. What are they supposed to do? Like, I don't know why the obsession with beds is such a huge, like, game-breaking thing. Like, you know, in Dual Universe, if there's a server crash and I load back in, you know, I'm exactly where I was. Sometimes not for the best, like if I'm hauling cargo and I log out an atmosphere and come back, but you know what I mean.
Quantum travel complete.
Also, this whole, you know, no HUD until it cools down. That is super annoying. Yeah, exactly, Arok. Like, I've had so many bed issues. Like, why are you guys pushing this hardcore if it barely even works? Also, you can't really see the radar readout in this thing. Like, it's just super dark. See, Geek, like, I used to kind of do something similar. I like to really...
Engine systems failure imminent.
Armistice Zone? Why is there an Armistice Zone? Aren't those supposed to not be at stations?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, okay. I can still shoot, it's just... Gruff, it's probably just because of the name. I think the name sounds nice. Like, that's usually where I go as Bezdek, just because I like the name. And, yeah, Geek, see, what I used to do is, I put on the Parasite helmet and do my best to dress up like a zombie. And I would just go hide in caves and wait for people to come along doing, like, the missions or mining or whatever. And I'd just run at them making zombie noises over, VoIP. That was my fun. Also, did you guys know that you can still access the station at her L2? There's a station out there, and the doors are kind of funky, but you can totally land there and spawn and sell stuff and everything else. Jesus, that is a lot of pads. Why does this place have so many pads? Ah, okay, so if you fight in the armistice zone. So it's not actually preventing you, it's just saying please don't. Death, that's a good question. We could take a look, I guess. Any idea if her L2 has the loading deck? That's... It's asking the tough questions right there. You know, I guess I can go look at these loading decks, too. So her L4 doesn't have a cargo deck? Alright. That's cool. That's... Alright. That's, wow, CIG. Alright, take the best in show. That's right, Death. They are building the tools from the ground up to create the mechanics that they're going to need to start on the refinery next year. Oh, are they only the planetary orbitals? Okay. Okay, how am I supposed to... Why does this place have so many hangars? It's her L4. Nobody comes here. Because, is there something about her L4 that I just don't know? Oh, the best in show is still matte. They didn't gloss it up. The doors are still super dark. Sorry, what makes sense, Crumpet? You might be right, Death. And I go here, but you know, it's her L4. It's not like it really gets a lot of traffic. Although that said, we're still going to let our shields fully charge before we open that hangar door. Because being in a caterpillar, they see us long before we see them.
Your systems are online.
All right, let's just plot this out. You know, I kind of want to check out Ariel, but it's Ariel, so we're not gonna. I did, Death. I did. I did pick it up. Now that I'll probably end up keeping. All right, shields are up enough. Yeah, that skin I'll probably end up keeping because it is shiny. It's very shiny, and it works on all the cutlasses, including the best in show. Am my landing gear actually going to... what?
Landing gear down. Landing gear up. Quantum drive.
Yeah, Def, I love it a lot. And I really enjoy... I enjoy that you can put it on the other, you know, cutlasses like the red and blue. Like, for example... Like, it looks good with its red and white. I really wish you could get it green with the white stripes. Like, really, I think for like an ambulance or rescue, I actually think it looks really good with the green. Like, I mean, the green rescue, that could be white. They didn't just have to change all the colors to green. But, I love the idea of having a medical ship or an ambulance with a green skin. How do you figure it, Russell? I mean, yeah, Def, but at that point, you also have to make it red. So, you know, it goes faster.
Quantum drive is now off.
That was weird. My mouse just got recentered.
Quantum drive is now on.
See, Death, like, okay. The only reason I pay attention to anything in Warhammer 40k is because of the orcs. And because their entire power goes off the Parappa the Rapper, you gotta believe philosophy. Alright, we're gonna go to Woodruff this time. This is going to be the closest to Levski. I really, you know, maybe I shouldn't hit up Levski this time. Maybe I should come into Hurston. Because, like, I know those two, I mean, they were after each other. They weren't really after me. But that was a bit of a brush, you know? Let's see if we get murked over Woodruff.
Quantum drive.
Exactly, Death. And the thing is, like, if the orcs ever found out that they actually had those powers, they would immediately lose them. Because, you know, they actually have to believe that what they're doing is happening. And, like, I don't know why people even take Warhammer seriously when it has ridiculous things like that. Like, it's obviously, the entire thing is in jest. Like, it's almost a self-parody. I mean, like, whenever I play, you know, like, Dawn of War, I always do the Orc campaign. Like, that's, like, the only one that I do. With, oh god, what's his name? Blood Flag? Ripper Snapper, the guy who has the hat. He has the pirate hat.
Down.
And he wants the hat of the human lady, and she tells him no. Like, she straight up tells him no. All he wants is her hat. Because, like, she hires him to, like, fight some dude. And all he wants is her hat, because he likes her hat. And she straight up says no. And, like, I know that they're all anti-Xeno, but come on, lady. Like, the guy just wants your hat.
Complete.
Like, that's pretty cheap payment for what you're asking. Yeah, Joel, sure thing, man. Arok, the one on this is the Pontus. This is a size 3, though. Crossfield will be a size 2. Yeah, that's fair death. Ooh, 725. It shot up. Oh, wow, really death. See, I never really read up on the Eldar. You know, like, the orcs were the only thing I was really interested in, just because they were so ridiculous. And really, I did most of my reading on them off 1D4chan anyway. Which is like the weird nerd Wikipedia for ragey stuff. Alright, let's let shields charge. If we're facing the sun, means Levski's probably going to be low on the horizon. I can't really tell.
Launch complete.
Wow, I was wrong. That is high in the sky. Yeah, see, like, it's really hard for me to get into the whole Imperium thing. Because, again, like, it's, I don't know if you were here for it earlier, but, we were talking about the election, you know, in Star Citizen, and how, for some strange reason, space fascism is super popular. Like, any other setting, fascism bad. Fascism in space? Oh my god, everyone loves it. So I never really jive, because, like, literally everything with the whole Imperium of Man is just for the Emperor, and, like, do you love the Emperor enough? It's just like there's no, like literally the only personality differences with the Imperium of Man is sometimes someone loves the Emperor more than somebody else. Like that's it. That's it. That's all they do. Russell, you might be a little bit behind again. I'm sorry. Ballin? Ballin? Alright, round 2 of sneaking into the Delaby. Let's see. Just gonna double check. We have in here. We might be all right. Geek, I'm really excited for it. Full disclosure, actually, I get to collaborate with Frontier, on stuff for Odyssey. So, you guys, stick around when that stuff starts rolling out, and you'll get to see some stuff on it. I think we came in at a weird angle. Yeah, I'll let you get to do some stuff with that. And I actually need to get back to earning my Imperial cutter.
Quantum drive is now on.
But yeah, they actually sent me a really fancy welcome pack. A stream deck, which I still haven't got around to figuring out how to use, and some really nice wireless earbuds. Those I have enjoyed a lot because I take a lot of walks at night, usually between like 2 to 4 a.m. It's like a Four Non Blonde song, And I'm going for my walks, trying to exercise and stuff, and just taking in the city. So it's just nice to be able to listen to music. I say city. It's not really a city, like it's a city as in there are buildings, but we've got 6 red lights and 5 of them are on the same street, so more of a town. I wonder if that's just detecting Levski. Oh, that's weird. Nope, that's detecting a ship. What's that Titan? Chromatic Ruby. Oh yeah, geek.
Please proceed. to
Sure,
assigned
why not?
landing bay.
Landing gear down.
And all the way out there, and all I got was this mug. Still gotta go pick up my free anaconda. Give me 1 second. I just want to land, and then I will check the chat. I see that it's bumping just a little bit. I need that rock to go away. Yeah, I have lost all my caterpillar flight. Oof. Yeah, and like I said, I might have to call it here, guys. Which, I mean, we've gone about 3.5 hours, so we've done all right.
Landing complete.
Just I can
Weapons offline.
feel the pain coming on.
Pleasant stay.
There we go. Okay, now I can catch up. Death. As far as the population of my town goes, it's like 9,200 people. And it's not like a suburb within like a larger town or like near a larger town. Like you have to drive 30 minutes on the highway to get to the next town over. Like it is small. Yeah, Erok, I mean, I still kind of waffled around a bit. Like, usually I can just slot the battery and land with no problem, but since I've been gone for a month, I've just lost all my measurements and muscle memory, so I have to go a lot slower. And yeah, Russell, I mean, I know you're probably delayed a little bit, but this is one of my more favorite skins. Mostly, I think, because everyone else hates it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go lay down for a little bit. I think I've got a tightness in my chest building up, and that does not feel good. So yeah, we'll sell this. We've made half the money back on the Astatine that we lost, and then I will go make some more probably later tonight. By that I mean when I wake up. All right, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, so I know it's early in the day, but we had a bit of an early bird today as well, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. So I will catch you guys all hopefully tomorrow. It'll probably be another early stream, and yeah, we'll go from there. So. Until tomorrow, the drill, stay dry, good luck, have fun, and eat your vegetables, definitely eat your vegetables. Pay attention to the amount of sodium you're eating, and until tomorrow, until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good day, guys.